I swear. Theater Mechanicus. Yeah. Fucking hate Theater Mechanicus. Why'd they have to take out co-op?
Now they're not wrong in saying it's everything we didn't want. With it. I think they're some of the things that they've some of the changes they've made have the potential to be good, but at the same time, at what cost?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're green. Why the hell was I hitting? Oh, wait, the other things are yellow. That's why. That's why I opted not to use a yellow move.
I don't get how the stats work.
I don't know. I haven't done it, so I couldn't tell you.
Sure. Yes. Okay. We'll do it this way. Gone you, Coco Goat. Yes, manage my channel directly from my phone. Thanks. So hopefully using the Twitch studio will help. I don't know. Could you click on the link and tell me whenever you has a moment?
Click.
I almost had a fucking heart attack.
No, I have no sound on. Does it matter?
No.
Okay, but I see it now, and I see the little cat girl made.
Thankies. I want that. I don't know why I bother bringing Coco Goat. She's not gonna do shit for me.
I'm sure, like, the number one thing that's gonna come up if you and I, like, if you happen to stream when you and I are doing Genshin stuff together, they're gonna complain about me probably misusing Eula.
Yes, I do plan to stream Genshin every day, cause why not?
I just mean in the sense that they'll probably complain because, like anything, you know, I'm not using a character properly. I also don't care.
Why would you?
It's my money.
It's what money?
I mean, I pay for Whatchmall, the Whatchmall, so it's like, it's my money, I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. Therefore, I can play characters as improperly as I want because it's my goddamn money.
Yes. Oh,
Do I have to murder everything, or is the dragon pissed off enough that I can go fight it now?
Probably it's annoyed. Oh, Kazuha. Stay. Yeah, fucking thing.
Nope, it's not. I can't fight it yet. I gotta go beat up some more shit.
Oh no!
Come here, prey mantis.
No, no, no. My god, I hate this.
Alright, do I need to keep watching?
No, we don't need to.
Okay. Just so I can turn my phone off, like, as in, put it back into sleep mode so I'm not killing the battery.
I only wanted it so I know that, like, this worked. Ah, come... Come back here.
Okay.
No, 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 no. I hate you, Abyss Mages. You can go die in a hole. Excuse you. You get back here right now. Sir. Sir.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
He's just going down like none of his business. Okay, fine. You can fine. Both of you can live.
Am I murdered enough? Are you gonna let me through yet? The answer is still a resounding no.
Oh, well, fuck you, slimes. I hate this so much.
But I think I've killed everything. Unless I'm missing like a lone enemy somewhere that I didn't see.
Fine. You can go there too. I hate you all.
There's something here.
No. God.
You look like a smaller, fatter version of Polly. Well, no, you're equally as fat. Just a smaller version. Guess what, Polly? You're gonna die. You're gonna get frog princed. Overkill. Because I'm pretty sure whatever I've used from the previous battle carries over for the field effects.
Oh.
Yeah.
People mentioned with Yai you get additional towers because she can just leave those little things down.
But do they actually do anything?
Yeah, they electrify the enemies, so it's not like they don't do anything. Just
You
how
don't get the damage, you get the other stuff.
yeah, you get them to be electrified. Oh, you're big. Uh-oh. No. Get on the bridge. Die.
Ah. So what if... Oh, no, it doesn't. The field effects aren't the same. It just seems to be whatever I used last. So
Oh, he big.
that's okay. If it's just whatever I used last, I can still set up decently for Frog Princing the fucking boss when I fight it in a second. Get wrecked, bitch. Good job, Marcy. It's the only fucking character I have summons for, because the problem with the summon skills is I can only equip a summon skill to a character that's innate element is that same color. And I don't have summon skills for black and white, which is what two of my party members are.
If you would die, that'd be very nice.
So, my party members are white, black, and blue. Those are the three colors.
I don't think I hit the point thing. Shit.
And, unfortunately, I have summons for red, blue, green, and yellow. But not, Okay, am I missing another something somewhere? Is there a fuck nugget waiting to be beaten that I can't... What was that sound?
Just you.
Is that statement? Is there a fuck nugget around somewhere?
Yes.
Congratulations, this is what your streams are going to sound like.
I'm so looking forward to it.
I'll try to keep most of my things not horribly offensive. So, basically, I will do my... chances are you probably won't hear too much of that anyway. Hopefully.
Whoops.
Hopefully I'm my good behavior.
Oh. Okay, so I only need 1,500 in each. Okay, that's not too bad.
As for swearing, on the other hand, no promises.
Swearing is an A-okay.
You say swearing is A-okay?
Yes.
Perfect.
Depending on the swear word, there's certain words I do not like.
What's that?
You know.
Never mind. Is it, see you next Tuesday?
Yes! Unless it just happens to...
That is especially one of the words I use. It's the words of my people.
Unless you're not... As long as you're not using it every, like, 2 seconds.
Yeah, see, I use it the same way British people do, because, again, it's a Scottish word as well.
Yeah, I know.
I'm Scottish minus the accent. That's my excuse. Okay. A pterodactyl and a tyranno. Oh, ooh. Brilliant idea. Okay, let's see if I can make things a little smurfy around here.
I haven't done my dailies today!
How?
Somehow, I don't know. Don't ask me questions.
Frog Prince murders all. Good.
I'm hungry.
Wow, that didn't last long. Did like 1,300 damage to each of them. They both fucking died. Hey, I got a new star. Now I'm at 26 out of 33 because I've been spamming it like an asshole.
Oh, that's fantastic. It creates what my brain contains elite opponents who generate HP when frozen. That's great. That is fantastic. What'd that do? Oh.
Thank you, chunky Greek boy.
You're chunky.
What do you mean, come hither and now for lunch? Oh, fuck you then. Get ready to get spanked. Cause this pussy ain't for lunch.
I like how all your stuff is out of context because no one knows what you're playing. Or, like, no one can see what you're actually playing.
See, there's the worst part. Or, well, best part. Because people are like, what the fuck are they on about? It's like, because I'm playing Chrono Cross and I'm in Link's body right now. And even if I said that, that's only going to make sense to people who play or like Chrono Cross. That's the thing. Because Chrono Cross was a very divisive game. People fucking hated it. Because they were expecting something like Chrono Trigger. Which it's not.
No.
That's the thing, right? Like, other than using the same first word, chrono. You bitch, you made the field green.
Too bad. What are these things?
Fine. You want to play that? Don't you use your bad breath on me. Alright, I'm not going to be able to pull it off. There's no way in hell I'm going to make this
I don't like that.
field fully blue. I think maybe. If I get lucky here, I might be able to pull it off. I say, why are all my blue skills healing skills? That's not helpful. Not for this particular setup. What's that? Okay, come on. Don't you dare attack. Don't you fucking dare. Because I'm set up to do a shit ton of damage. Good. $911 damage. Wow, that was very specific. He's not weak to blue, so that's why. I'm not entirely sure the logic behind the color matchups in this.
I don't know.
Because you got red and blue, green and yellow.
Fire and water?
Black and white makes sense. Black and white, you always think of black and white as opposites of one another because in the color spectrum they are, because one is the presence of all colors and the other is absence of all colors. So they are opposites. But even in games like Phantasy Star, where you have the 6 elements, and I'll use Phantasy Star Portable 2 as a better example. You have fire and ice, which are opposites. You have electric and earth, which are opposites. Now in PSO2, it's electric and wind instead of earth. And then you've got light and dark, which are opposites. So it just seems to be a very common premise in or at least some of the JRPGs I've played.
Jellyfish.
Whereas others will make it more like a wheel rather than just a duality.
Ow!
The fuck was that noise?
Getting hit. Oh, great. Well, I mean, I've already hit the thing to get the Primo Gem, so it doesn't really matter.
It just makes me upset on the standard difficulty for all 4. I have to get 2,500 to get the fucking talent materials I need. That was a long...
I'm hungry. I don't know what for lunch.
That was like 400 and something on health, you healed dickbag.
Are you insulting someone?
Yeah, the green dragon. Fucking jolly green giant over here. Gonna start telling me to eat my fucking peas and corn. He literally healed just before he died, which meant it took a full turn to finish him off. Rather than I could have finished him off on the next move. Oh, yay, I finally got the green summon for Genie.
Come on. Thank you. Oh, my lord. There's Rune Guardians and Rune Graders. I don't like that.
No, the wild child does not get to come with me right now. I have the alien, its name is Starkey.
That sounds cute.
I mean, nothing's as weird as the big mushroom man.
He is weird.
Wait, do I have the lessons from the
I like how if you take the Rune Grader, or the Rune Hunter, I mean, even though he floats, if you take the bridge out from under him, he falls.
Oh.
It's kind of funny.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The game is fucking bitched like that. Wait, why do I have Axiomatic? Okay, that's kind of weird. How... So each character, as you progress the story and you get more stars and it starts to open up more of the slots.
Yeah.
They have a level 3 and a level 5 innate skill, so I can't remove those skills. They are locked in those positions on those particular levels, and that's true for all the characters. The characters have a level 3, a level 5, and then you gotta do something special to get their level 7. Their level 7 has to be manually equipped.
Interesting.
So they will not learn it automatically, nor will they have it automatically equipped on their thing. I have to manually equip it to them.
You know the only sad thing about being a VTuber is I can't show off Fluffy during my streams. I can't have cat cam.
And I gotta just finish my video game later. There's more stuff for me to equip shit, but I'm not doing it right now. Part of it's just like, it's just so much work to do that because 8 levels, and I think yeah, it's just like you end up with a lot of stuff. It's just, like, I don't know enough to go anywhere. Where is my Biba flute? Where's my Biba flute? No, can't use that here.
We're gonna do some rolling.
Dude.
Do you think I'm gonna get a 4 or a 5-star on this roll? It's a 1 roll.
A 4.
No.
But I want to go home. Oh, there's where I gotta stand. Jesus Christ.
You just sound so upset.
Well, because it requires me to stand in a very specific spot and use an item in this opening, and it's just like in the landing or clearing. And it's like I have to be in a very specific spot in the clearing, but there's no indication that I have to be there specifically. Like, it'd be helpful if there's just a little something on the ground that lets me know, okay, I need to stand there.
Did anything else unlock today? Oh, yes.
And so I can summon the Wingapede and catch a ride.
The what?
A Wingapede.
That sounds cute.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I mean... let's see if I can find a picture of it to send you.
It's very weird when I have to bite my finger. It makes the character's mouth stay open.
Don't you love that, like, whenever you Google anything, you'll see sponsored ads that are not even related to whatever it is?
Yeah.
So I Googled Wingapede, and I went to images, and I'm seeing ads up top for Lululemon.
That's definitely making it into the clipper reel. Congrats.
Now, I'm going to point out the fact that you're not going to get an idea of scale, but the Wingapede is big enough for me to fly on its back as a party of 3. And the first Wingapede you ever encounter, you fight as a boss. This is a Wingapede.
I don't want to see the Wingapede. The Wingapede sounds like...
by any stretch of the imagination, it's just a bug. Just a big bug. Kind of like, it reminds me of like a cross between a dragonfly and like a caterpillar. It doesn't have like that long fixed tail. It's all wiggly. Anyway, I sent you a picture. It's the only way I can get to Gaia's navel because you can't get to it by ship. You have to basically fly there.
Did you just say Gaia's navel?
Gaia's navel is what the area is called.
That sounds interesting. So did you find anything fun with the Lululemon ad?
No.
I see.
I'm just there annoying me. Anyway, I sent you a picture of the Wingapede.
I don't want to see the Wingapede. Sounds like it's going to make me upset.
Like I said, it's not like the most horrendous looking thing. But it is a just bug.
We're going to have to get you Discord today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because the audio for that 5 seconds sounded horrendous.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, you're right. I did fight it here. Yes. I think. Wait.
I just wasted her burst. Oh, there you are. Come down here. I like how Cat is still sleeping.
Oh, this is the whole world one, right? Yeah, I did fight the Wingipede here. I think. Yes.
Stop saying Winnipede.
Oh. Sky Dragon, not in the home world, right? So that should be the other 5 relics. The Black Dragon didn't give me a summon skill like the red, green, yellow, and blue ones did, because it didn't actually fight it, it was just sleeping. Weird. I think I gotta do something that'll let me fight it side quest wise or later in the main story.
You like defeated it while it was sleeping? You bet it up while it was sleeping?
Like, so with the other dragons, they all challenge you.
Oh.
To fight them. And then they give you their blessing. and you get a
blessing.
You get the relic for them, but you also get a special summon skill.
I see.
But the white dragon I have to do after I've got the blessings from the other 5. But the black dragon I don't actually fight because it's perpetually sleeping. It just gives me the blessing, or the relic, but it doesn't give me a summon skill because I've not fought it. I think I have to do something specific to let me fight it. However, it's probably worth noting that I don't know what it is I need to do, and it may not even be part of the main story. Because there is a lot of... So for me to get 2 characters, I fucked up and missed a very, very short window.
Oh.
Yeah, like, it's just, if I don't do this certain thing in the short window, it fucked everything up, and now I can't get them now that I'm in a position where I can get them.
Oh, that sucks.
So there's side stuff where there's these little windows you can miss. For example, for me to get a character that looks like a giant voodoo doll,
is this Persona?
I need to have gotten an item at the very, very beginning of the game before you get sucked into the other world, and if you don't get it, then you can't get it.
Seriously?
Yeah. And I didn't get it, so I can't get it this playthrough. I'm gonna have to wait till the next playthrough to do it. Let's see what happens if I try to use my...
I don't want to do safe transportation. I hate safe transportation.
See if that works. Can I go there now?
So...
Yeah, I get to catch a ride on the... Wingipede. I switched. I'm in the other world now. I wasn't sure if it was going to let me.
Is that the word of the day, Winnipede?
It's because I'm currently doing stuff that requires me to use it. I wanted to see if I could go to another world's Gaia's name. I had to make sure I could go to Gaia's navel in the another world rather than in the home world, and the answer is yes, I can. Now that's the thing that's really weird about the plot is there's the 6 dragons that govern everything, but 3 are in the home world and 3 are in the other world.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of have to figure out which one's where on your own. It's going to require me to beat up everything again to do the...
Congrats!
So, I don't know. You know what, fine, let's just kill everything. Because that barrier's still there. Mind you, I may not be able to go back there at all. It just might be... what it is. It is what it is.
Unlikely.
That's the thing. This is a game where basically you can pretty much go to the same locations in both worlds, although some of them are a little... different than others.
If I could stop yawning, that would be so nice.
So, for example, in another world, or I'm just going to refer to it as the other world, because it's easier. In the other world, you have to fight your way through Viper Manor. In the home world, Viper Manor's in ruins because all of them died 3 years prior. So, in that case, there's a little bit of exploring in that, but not much to the same extent. So, you have certain areas where you're more or less locked out of the full extent of them. But other areas, they're more or less identical. In terms of layout, obviously what you fight there and boss battles will differ.
Well, I'd assume so.
Like when you go through that Fort Dragonia, which is where you end up fighting a shit ton of bosses, and then you fight General Viper, then you fight Lynx, and then he steals your body, and all that shit happens. You once that part's happened, and you're switched over to being stuck in Lynx's body, you've completely lost access to that area because it's like even on the world map, you can see that the other end of the tunnel's collapsed, so you can't go to it. But in the home world, you can, and it's more or less the exact same layout and everything, just with less enemies and no bosses.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty
I
sure I'm
see.
gonna have to do that to get my body back. Which is fine because I've more or less cleared that out and activated everything. So if I do have to go back there, I pretty much just have to go there and fight.
Stupid turnips.
Because you have to go there in the home world to be able to hatch the egg as well, which I did, and now I have the dragon. That asked if I was its mother. Like, no, you look more like a father.
Oh.
Gendered stereotypes.
Oh.
That doesn't really matter. It's a game from the 90s.
Does it really matter in general?
In a game from the 90s, no. Absolutely not. If that made somebody upset, I'd call them an idiot just because it's something so old at this point. It's not like they could... They've left the game intact. They haven't changed anything as far as I'm aware in terms of dialogue. Unless they've just translated things a little bit better. Because sometimes 90s translations are a little iffy.
That's what I want to say. They probably maybe redid some of the translations that didn't...
Yeah, they may have improved some of the translations, because that's happened before with re-releases, where translations have been a little less clunky. Clunky translations are how we have a lot of meme content from older video games, like from like the line "all your base or belong to us." It's because it was translated to English improperly.
Fair point.
Because sometimes the ones doing the translation aren't like fluent enough in the language they're translating to realize that that's a very big grammatical issue.
Oh, thank you for calling me beautiful.
That's also where the line "become a hero" comes from.
What?
Not that game, but from mistranslation.
Thank you, I found it on Booth.
What?
It's also weird because you can't see my chat.
Oh, are people actually,
one person, yes.
So they hear me without any context?
Yes.
Cool.
If they... Again, you probably sound like a sack of potatoes, but...
Well, to be fair, my voice sounds like a sack of potatoes in general. It's just a slightly less russet sack of potatoes.
Person in the chat wants you to say hot potato, please.
Hot potato.
There you go.
I can't tell if it's because of my voice or my Canadian accent.
We do not have a Canadian accent, my dear. We sound just like Americans.
Yes and no. We do, to a degree, but some Americans can tell I'm not American. Just by the way I pronounce certain words.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know either, because honestly, there's no...
No, we do not live in the French part of Canada.
No. That accent would be a lot thicker.
Yes, it would. Howdy do to you too.
At least then I could actually lie and say I spoke 2 languages fluently.
Did you not take French in elementary school?
Yeah. Just like I took 2 years of Japanese, but I'm not fluent in that either. Problem is is if you don't use it actively, and here there's not really a large group of people I could practice with. And problem with games and media is I'm hearing it, not speaking it. I can read it a little bit better, but I still don't know what the words mean.
I mean, at least you can read it. I can't.
To a degree. I mean, I know some words because they come up a lot in games.
That's fine wandering in. We're really not doing too much.
We're not even playing the same game.
Hmm?
I said we're not even playing the same game.
No, we're not. I mean, we're technically playing the same genre?
What's that?
I said technically we're playing the same genre. If
You're playing Genshin, which is kind of like a hybrid between a mobile game and an RPG.
We're still playing RPG.
Yeah, I'm playing a PS1 RPG on my PS5. There's a big difference between the two.
Yeah.
Your game looks nice. Mine looks like a potato, and it still runs like one too.
Did they not fix it that well?
No, like I said, the comment, and it's weird because most reviewers completely ignore the fact that this game has frame rate issues. Now, even the PS1 game had frame rate issues, but I'm surprised they didn't look at means to kind of reduce the frame rate drop. Because I hit spells where it's like, you get a slight drop and you'll notice it, but I hit spells where it's really noticeable. And things move a lot slower than the average.
I mean, you can use the fast forward function.
Yeah, but that just means I'm fast forwarding slow frame rates.
Touche.
Yeah, so it's again, it's noticeable. I mean, it's a PS1 game, so I'm not expecting it to run smoothly, but nor do I expect it to look nice.
Are we cultured because we use Yoimiya? If so, yes.
I don't have her.
Yeah, because you save for characters you want.
I in the work and don't really have a lot of. I don't have the same degree of expendable primo gems for characters.
Yeah, but you're better at saving.
So I don't need two close range archers.
Yeah, but you're still better at planning your primo gems.
Planning? You mean hoarding like a dragon?
Yes. Where's the kitty meal?
Who's the last character I rolled for? Actually, who is the last character I rolled? Yai. And before that was Shenhe. And I've still got like 270 rolls under my belt that I can use at any point. But because I don't roll frequently.
No, because you have self-control. I didn't need Ayato, but...
Well, not just that, it's also just sometimes I'm like, you know what? I like the character, but I don't need them right now.
Do we have to bring up for the fat? 270 what?
I have enough primo gems and all these sort of things that I can convert to...
Oh, yes. He has enough to roll 270 times. He hoards primo gems like a dragon.
I've got like 36,000? No. Yeah, 36,000 something on primo gems. Because I don't roll unless there's a character I need.
Yes, he's very strategic.
Strategic?
Yes, that word. With your primo gems. But you have your C4 or C5 Diluc.
C4.
Oh, he's C4. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I know. He plagues me because I don't like using him. But remember, my best roll was I pulled 2 copies of Eula and a copy of Diluc in the same 10 roll. Because he had to show up somewhere. and I will never ever see anything remotely that lucky again, because that was a long shot.
Yes. But at least you got your 2 Eula.
Yeah, well, she's Constellation 2 now.
Someone said put respect on your name for your self-control. Yes, because you don't have a gotcha gambling problem like I do.
No, but I kind of like to have a bit of a buffer for if you end up with back-to-back characters, I can still have a chance of pulling them if I want to.
Instead of me and just throw money at the problem.
Well, then there's times I luck out, like when I pulled Hu Tao accidentally.
Yeah, I don't know how you managed to do that.
That was what, my 13th roll, I think?
Yes, maybe?
And I can't remember if that was the 50-50. I think it was.
Yes, it was your 50-50.
And not a character I would normally roll for, especially because I seem to lack polearms. But she is useful, it's just I don't have the ability to use her well with my current character builds.
I think everyone lets pole arms.
Yeah, despite the fact that there's a large number of characters that want them.
Yeah,
I mean, it's more or less balanced between all 5 weapon types now.
I don't know. I feel like we need more.
But now remember this: I've got all these 5-star characters, but I haven't got a 5-star weapon between them. I have 2 Wolf's Gravestones. Those are the only 2 5-star weapons I've ever pulled.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so everyone's using a 4-star.
Yes, and your first 5-star was technically Wolf's Gravestone, and you were so pissed.
The first 5-star anything I pulled in that game was Wolf's Gravestone.
What's in this domain? Oh, fantastic! Have you tried the new domain yet?
You mean the one that's full of ruin stuff? No.
What the fuck is true damage?
What's what?
It says when characters use elemental skills, a shockwave will be unleashed, dealing true damage.
Did you say true damage?
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't say I've seen that wording before. I mean, to be fair, half the time I barely read the descriptions. I just learn from experience and mishaps. Don't do that anymore.
Also, we don't have a Hydro Claymore character. Apparently,
no,
someone says.
It's like how we don't have
Cryo Catalyst?
Catalyst user either.
Do we have a Cryo Polearm?
Cryo Polearm? Yeah, we've got multiple. Rosaria and Shenhe come to mind.
Yep, I forgot about that.
See, if you can get bow users and catalyst users to cover most of the elements, it makes all the exploration puzzles easier. Especially bow users, because you can hit things long range. Now, cryo bow users, on the other hand, this game's given us many. And by many, I mean, what, 3?
Cryo bow?
Cryo bow, we've got Diona.
Yeah. Alloy and...
Yeah, we get Aloy because we're on the PlayStation. Well, no, everybody got her.
Yeah, and Ganyu.
Ganyu. Who's using Aloy's bow because it's one of the best 4-star bows to put on her for damage. At least, out of what I have.
Dendro doesn't exist, it is merely a folk tale. Yes, for now anyway. Hopefully in the next update we will get Dendro.
It's going to be the Doctor. He's going to be the first one we're going to get, and I'm going to want him.
Do you think he would be the Doctor?
Maybe, because if they give us him first, he's A, a familiar character, and B, be a good excuse to have to fight the new boss before they start rolling out Dendro characters in Sumeru. Assuming we don't get a 4-star character that's Dendro as well around the same time.
I feel like we'd probably get at least a 4-star and a 5-star. Because it doesn't make sense to introduce a character...
I feel like he'll be the first Dendro 5-star, just because he's a familiar face.
Probably. Yeah.
Isn't Yao Yao supposedly?
Yao Yao is confirmed. She is a Catalyst user and Dendro.
So it could be the pair of them, or at least they'll come out theoretically around the same time.
Maybe?
I don't know. Like, we're really not know until it happens.
Imagine if the first Dendro is the Archeon. That would be stupid. Yes, because we wouldn't get that technically until the second banner.
Would we? Wasn't Venti the second,
Venti... No, wait. Venti, I think, was the first...
Character, wasn't he?
I think Venti was in the first part.
The first one of the banners, yeah, because it was Klee. Klee was the first half, and then it was Venti, wasn't it?
Yes.
Or Venti, then Klee.
It was Venti and then Klee, but here's the thing. If you go by Liyue and Inazuma, you have...
Yeah, they usually come around, probably because...
Because you have the second half of the story.
Yeah, and I think that's precisely it.
Because we all thought we'd get the Shogun first. But we got Ayaka. And...
I mean, she was so she was the third, technically the fourth if you want to count Kazuha.
We do not count Kazuha. Because we didn't get a new area. Well,
no, but he is
we did get a new area, but you know what I mean. I'm getting my butt kicked.
Well, you think when I rolled for Kokomi, it was after getting Kazuha, and I had skipped 3 banners to get him or to get her.
Did you not roll? You rolled in Kazuha's banner though.
No, I meant after Kazuha, I skipped Ayaka, Yoimiya, and the Shogun, so I could get Kokomi, because I wanted a slightly better version of Barbara.
Do not diss the Little Mermaid. Thank you.
Well, realistically speaking, they function very similarly. However, other than the initial use of Kokomi's skill, it doesn't inflict wet status on you, which means you generally don't freeze yourself except for that first burst.
I don't get the names of the areas in this game. Is there any significance between the names of the area and what they're supposed to be based off of? Like how you have Mondstadt that's based off of...
Well, the naming, because Mondstadt's more of a German... It is a German word. And it's got that more European-style look anyway. So other than them being rooted in the language or culture they seem to be more representative of, I don't know if they mean anything specifically.
Oh.
Because... Especially something like Liyue.
Yes,
I don't know what the Chinese characters are, nor can I read them.
Yeah, it's like Mondstadt is pronounced how it looks, and so does Inazuma, but Liyue is just...
No, Mondstadt, sort of. In Japanese, they don't call it Mondstadt, they just call it Mondo.
That is true.
And I think the Japanese voiceovers have the biggest disparity between what the written English text says versus what the characters say, because almost all of the Chinese character names are pronounced differently in Japanese.
Isn't it also that way in English, too?
No.
Thanks.
So most of all the character names in English are closer to how they're pronounced in Chinese. Obviously, pronunciation is a bit of a funny thing. Even my pronunciation is terrible. But we'll use Beidou as an example.
Oh, yeah, it does look a bit weird.
Because you say it as Beidou in English. Chinese is going to be that, but a little bit more fluent. But in Japanese, her name is not Beidou, it's Hokuto, because it's a different pronunciation for the same characters. So you get all the weird naming because their names are written with the same Chinese characters, but the Japanese pronunciations of those characters are different.
Yeah, I find anything...
What's that?
No, Beidou is just pronounced mother.
No, at least with the Mondstadt characters, the names more or less come out how they're written.
No, Lisa is mother. Beidou is more like a big sister. But she does have mommy energy sometimes.
I forget what I'm doing this anymore.
Oh, okay, so it's not that
Oh,
one,
right,
I
so I
guess.
can go fight the Blue Eyes White Dragon, that's what it is.
I guess we'll
Which
do...
one? No, I'm in the right wall.
Hmm?
I'm trying to remember what I was supposed to do, and then I remembered I just dealt with the green dragon, so it's time to fight the Blue Eyes White Dragon. The Sky Dragon.
Yeah, you have fun with your Blue Eyes White Dragon.
And then I had to remember which world am I supposed to be in when I fight it.
Yeah, that's true.
What's that?
They're both mothers. One just acts like an older sister than a mom.
Who are we talking about?
Beto and, Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa's kind of got that more, mom energy.
Thank you for the follow! Uwu.
That is the one thing that is like one of the few things on the list that I will never say on demand.
Where am I going? I'm person. Yes, you're person.
Does this dragon actually have blue eyes? No, I think they're yellow.
Then it's not the Blue Eyes White Dragon now, is it?
No. I mean, the dragon's... Is it even white, or is it kind of like a tan color? Gray. With like a tan underbelly.
So you're fighting tanned-eyes yellow dragon?
This dragon also has 4 wings.
Yeah.
Imagine like how some things will... When they make some things angelic looking with multiple wings, they're basically like... You've got your set of wings, and then you've got other sets of wings that come off the same...
Whoops.
Joints.
We do not talk about angels as the media portrays them.
I'm not talking about biblically accurate angels with all their eyes. And
they are terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
I probably should have been setting up the field to run the properties.
You being distracted.
I'm not being distracted, I'm being dumb.
Yes. I have a question. Have you used Shenhe since you pulled her?
You want the honest answer?
Yes.
I'm not entirely sure if she's level 90 yet.
They are dope as hell, but they are actually terrifying.
What are?
Accurate angels.
They're fun to look at, but man, if you ever saw those in real life.
Well, if you think about Supernatural, like, they have, like, the angels and demons where they can actually see their true forms. Oh, accurate angles. Yes, angles.
All I'm saying is I don't know which would be more disturbing, seeing a biblically accurate angel or just staring at Cthulhu. Because at least if you go mad, you're not going to think about it anymore. It's not going to be a problem.
Yes. You got me. I don't know. I think staring at my Cthulhu is nice.
Just because your Cthulhu is an anime girl.
Yes, Cthulhu-chan. You did. You got me. With angles. I like angles. My favorite ones are the acute ones. I don't get a laugh from anyone. Not even...
I was going to say, I'm not too big of a fan of angles. I prefer marks, and then I realized that joke might have been a little... I gotta use my, you know, that fancy paper I've spent 50 grand on for something.
I was reading the chat and I heard 50 grand. What?
I made a Marx and Engels, Karl Marx. I was making a smart joke, I guess, because I have to put that education to use. Considering I don't use it.
I just had a stupid realization. My chat was behind my stream layout the whole time. Oops. I am so sorry, chat. I was wondering why I couldn't see it.
Well, I mean, this is more or less your first major test run anyway.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. I am new. Very, very new. I was gonna say, if we're going by Final Fantasy standards, I am still a seedling. But then it's just like, how do you become a sprout?
Moyashi? Sorry. I always think of D. Gray Man.
I just think of the little bean.
Because they always kept calling him Moyashi, which is like bean sprout.
So what you're saying is all my all my mistakes are excusable. For how long? What's my grace period?
Yeah, it's like when I first started working at the Salvation Army. It was like, oh, sorry, I'm new. Even our assistant manager kept doing that too, because she was new. You do that for at least a couple months. Well, it also depends with streaming how often you do it.
At least twice a week. Because I only get 2 days off. But depending on when you come over, maybe not.
Finally, I got a
yes.
Okay.
I will be prepared to get joked on quite a lot.
Oh yeah, I have to venture deep beyond the pearly gates.
Oh lord.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure if the translations were meant to be that literal in the biblical sense. But it's to go to the Sea of Eden.
Oh, so it's just like a probation period with an actual job, 3 months.
There you go. Unless you're working for the government, in which case the probation period's like a year.
Seriously?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Government jobs here, I think probation's about 12 months.
Wow. Oh wait, no, that's a bad thing.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, if you clear that probation, you're pretty much set for life.
Yeah, good point. Oh, cat's awake. Can I help you, Your Royal Highness? I am forgetting how... I think there was only 1 or 2 characters I didn't wail on in this game.
None as bad as John Lee.
We don't talk about him. We do not talk about John Lee. Ever. And how much his retirement fund cost. You're set for life until you get fired for blowing up a rotten melon in the back alley. That sounds like something you would be fired for.
Who, me?
Yes.
Maybe. I mean, I'd probably get in trouble for throwing it. We live in Canada, I can't blow stuff up without getting arrested. I can, however, shoot it.
Okay, so we can't blow it up, but
I could take it to the range and shoot it.
Oh, we could. But then would we really get in trouble and be fired for it?
No.
Exactly.
Because we did that with pumpkins back around Halloween with the Great Pumpkin Massacre.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, pumpkins really can't stand up against a 12 gauge.
I would be concerned
Yet I somehow still missed it nearly point blank. Because I'm used to hitting a larger target that reacts, so when you hit it, it'll fall down.
No, we live in Canada. We can't have fun.
No. Definitely no automatic fun.
No. I still want the Hammer of Dawn, though.
You are not allowed to have a satellite weapon.
Oh, I have a question for you. Did Epic Games make Gears of War? Because I was watching.
I know it uses their engine. I think they did.
They can't arrest you if it's in space. See? I can have a satellite weapon.
I mean, I very much remember seeing the Epic Games logo with...
No, because I was watching a video on, like, quote-unquote, the fall of Fortnite.
See, if I go to the Gears of War Wikipedia page, it lists, like, 5 different developers, so... Whether or not Epic Games still develops it, I'm pretty sure they don't.
No, it would have been the first one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Gears of War 1, yes, absolutely.
Space doesn't follow laws. No.
But like the more recent ones, no, because Microsoft owns the franchise. Epic Games would have just been the developer.
Yeah, no, because I watched a video on like the fall of Fortnite, and apparently Fortnite was made because the developers wanted to kind of cool down from making Gears of War.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, let's combine a FPS with building mechanics like Minecraft. It was very interesting.
Well, I wonder if Epic did the original trilogy, though.
I'm very big into documentaries / information videos. I like history. I like behind the scenes. Which is why I pay extra money for art books and stuff.
And it's funny because Epic's made some of my favorite old games. Yeah. So Epic did do the original trilogy because everything after Gears of War 3, everything after Judgment, because Judgment was a side story. Because 4 onward is kind of like a part of a new trilogy type of thing they're doing.
No, the video I watched, it said the downfall, which was in quotation marks. My model can't do quotation marks. In that video, I think it was a few years old, but they basically just went over like the history and how popular it was and stuff. Not that
like the war or Fortnite.
Fortnite, because someone said it's at it's like at the highest popularity it's ever been at, and I'm like, okay, I don't follow Fortnite.
I remember hearing that they supposedly removed the building aspect of it, which I don't know.
Well, no, originally Fortnite had a story mode.
Yes, I remember that because the story mode actually cost money.
Yes, so then they just scrapped it.
You could play it for free, but if you wanted the story mode, you had to pay a bit of money.
Yes, it was the clickbait title. I mean, I didn't watch it for the clickbait. I just watched the person's videos in general, and they just happened to make one on Fortnite, and I'm like, oh, neat. Let's find out the history behind a game that I normally have no interest in.
You know what Epic really needs to do is they need to remaster some of their old stuff.
Like what?
Unreal. The original Unreal.
That's a game?
What's that?
That's a game?
Unreal, yeah. So, there's Unreal and Unreal 2. There might be a couple others, I don't know, and then they switched over to the multiplayer stuff with Unreal Tournament, which is what's more well-known. But, I mean, they haven't made an Unreal game since Unreal Tournament 3.
Yes, they have removed the building component. Now, everyone loves it except the people that needed builds to try hard. Yes, I did hear that.
Yeah, well, that's just it. Now it's more focused on the actual gameplay, although...
Well, because you had, like, 1 or 2 or 3 people just building shit.
I'm surprised they didn't just make a game mode where it's more construction-based rather than the actual competition or competitive aspect.
Oh, but you can build. That's good.
Probably just not the mega that I've seen people build.
I don't know, like,
I don't know how people do it. Look, the best I can build in a game like Minecraft is a dirt hut, so I'm not going anywhere near a game like Fortnite. Yeah, no, honestly, I don't play online anymore.
I'm not interested in battle royale games, but what if people like it? Then they like it. Oh,
That's just it's popular for a reason.
I mean, separate modes for building and no building. That's actually a really good idea for people who don't like it.
Yeah, well, it's like anything. Usually, you've got game modes you can toggle. That used to drive me nuts when I used to play Call of Duty on the computer. Modern Warfare 2 had a handful of game modes you couldn't play without doing the mixed bag game mode, which was a problem because I liked playing game modes like Capture the Flag, but you couldn't play Capture the Flag without doing it with a bunch of other game modes.
Did you say Modern Warfare?
Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, speaking of which, yes, I also watched a quote-unquote downfall video of Call of Duty franchise.
Well, to be fair, the Call of Duty franchise would be better if they didn't pump out a game on an almost yearly basis.
Yes, but I think that was originally to show how much they learned from each iteration of each version.
Yeah, well, see, here's the other thing you gotta keep in mind is they've got 3 or 4 different development studios working on games simultaneously. So, you know, a Call of Duty game may have a 3 or 4 year development cycle, but you're still getting a game every year. It's like sports games. The problem with too many of them coming out is it kind of devalues them because everybody moves over to the new one.
Oh, that is true. If we liked third-person shooting games, we would be good with no build mode. I can't play FPSs to save my life, and I cannot play third-person shooters.
Yeah, I've watched you play Prey.
We do not talk about Prey. We do not talk about that hellful of a game, ever.
But no, see, to me personally, peak Call of Duty was the expansion for the original.
I thought you were about to say like Modern Warfare or Modern Warfare 2.
No, like they had nice things, but see, Call of Duty United Defensive had vehicles.
Everyone is valid to their opinions. All opinions are valid.
Well, that's just it. That's why I say to me that was my peak. 2 was good, but like I said, I like the vehicles because you could have a lot more fun with tanks and jeeps.
Just how I do not like tactical games.
Borderline battlefield level matches sometimes because you could have you'd have game modes where 64 people was needed.
What?
In Call of Duty? Call of Duty United Defensive had a game mode I was fond of called Base Assault, where both teams had 3 bunkers. And you basically had to level the bunker, then plant a bomb in it and defend it to blow up the bunker permanently.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
So tanks are kind of a necessity, but a lot of servers used to disable tanks, so you're trying to bust bunkers with a bazooka. Which is the worst thing possible because, you know, you got like 3 or 4 shots with it before you gotta go find more ammo.
But that sounds like so much fun. Okay, I need to find the stupid key. Where is the key? Look for the 2 keys to the ground powder storehouse. I'm assuming it's...
in the chasm.
Yes, I'm doing the chasm. At least it's not puzzles.
Yeah, the puzzle.
I will not say... What? Ah! There it is! Found it! I forgot that I unlocked the stupid thing. Oh, wait, no. Wait, what?
Sometimes the puzzling just requires you to find convoluted routes around things, but that's about it.
I forgot that
down there has been particularly hectic, like your love for Inazuma puzzles.
I hate the puzzles. I hate them with a passion.
I know, because every time we go into your world, we still find another one you haven't done, and I end up doing it.
Yeah, I know. I hate those damn puzzles. They should not exist.
But no, my opinions on things are definitely a bit dated, considering one of my favorite games is and will always be 1993's Doom. mean, I'm getting to the point where by gamer standards, I'm a grandpa.
You are a grandpa.
I play 90s games and listen to 80s music. What does that tell you?
I am running around in a circle. I have a feeling it's not on this level. Okay, I am running around in a fucking circle. Okay, that is not fair. I'm offended that you did not tell me that there are mimics here.
Mimic?
The stupid sweet flowers.
Oh, the Electro ones.
No.
Oh, you haven't found those yet?
I was on a bench.
There are Electro Whopper flowers in there.
No, I did not check the mail.
I did tell you that there were rift wolves, though.
Oh yeah, I ran into those.
They're not as common as when you're on that particular island in Inazuma, thankfully.
Okay. Wow. As soon as I find this key, I am going to be like, how did I miss this thing?
Wait, which key are you looking for?
I'm looking for the keys to the gunpowder storeroom.
You mean the ones that are stored on the those water tanks? Are we talking about those ones?
Yep. Thank you, both of you.
You're lucky I remember, because, I mean, I barely remember what I did yesterday.
To be honest, I would not have thought to look in a fucking water tank. Does the game tell you?
Okay, yes. You have a tendency not to read what the NPCs say, and there's part of the problem.
I can't... So I was gonna say, I can't read. I'm like, I don't like reading. See, this is why I do not play puzzle games. Because I cannot, like... Unless I'm into it, I can't read a lot.
I think the worst puzzle game to ever make you play would be Myst.
The Myst? What?
Myst?
Yeah, what about it?
I mean, like, puzzle game, like, as in, these are some, there were some very complex puzzles.
I mean, I played Scratches.
No, some of these, like, it could be a sound puzzle and you not even know it's a puzzle.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about Myst.
Wow, okay. Great. Whee! Whoop. Yay! Oh, man. Have you finished your chasm yet?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, yeah.
And how long did that take you?
I mean, okay, it wasn't like Enkanomia where I cleared the entirety of Enkanomia, like, no, not Enkanomia, when we had the event.
Yeah.
That was in a different version of Enkanomia. I cleared that in like 4 hours. No, the chasm, I think it's been a good week doing it, because I
was gonna say, have you learned your lesson for not completing it in 4 hours?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I was just coming back and wrapping up some things. Like, I still get the odd quest that'll pop up, because the ones that are,
so pretty.
You know, do a part is like, I'll come back tomorrow, but then I'll forget to do it for a couple days.
A week rookie numbers? Oh no, he learned his lesson.
Yeah, I've cleared some of the new content in a matter of days, because I would just sit there all day playing it for like 3 days. And then have no idea what I'm going to do in Genshin for the next 6 weeks, because we get an update every 6 weeks, which is usually how we get content drops.
Yeah, you layabouts. I was gonna say, some of us have to work.
But, I mean, that was even when I was still working. I think that was around the time of...
Well, because you would, like, play the one thing non-stop.
Yeah, which is... It's the same reason why I don't play MMOs anymore, because I do precisely that.
Which reminds me I have to play Final Fantasy at some point.
See, when I used to play Phantasy Star Online 2, I would start with a group of friends, but they'd do things like, you know, sleep. And
Yes.
then they'd wake up in the morning and I'd be twice their level.
Sleep is for the weak.
Yeah, well, I'm in my 30s. I'm weak now.
Hello?
Hmm? Well, I mean, I used to play... The other thing is I used to play with people who were halfway across the world, so my sleep schedule was so wonky. Actually, a bunch of them lived in Malaysia and Indonesia, so they were nearly, what, 10 to 12 hours ahead? Somewhere around that range? Might be... I don't know what the time zone is.
Yes, we have no idea what this sleep concept is.
They'd tell me to go to sleep. I'd log out, and then crawl into bed, and then start playing on my Vita, and then they'd yell at me again.
Well, they yell because they care.
They yell because at that time, I put 1,000 hours into that game in like 3 months.
Excuse you?
Yeah. Actually, is that even physically possible? Now I gotta do the math. Hold on.
We hate math.
We'll just say 30 days a month, just for the sake of that, times 24 hours. Yeah, 2,160 hours. Putting 1,000 hours into a game in the span of 3 months is definitely within reason, because that would have been, at most, half of my time. The rest would have been... What the hell else was I... What was I... That's a lot of time wasted not playing that game.
Okay. Great. Kitty's sick, so I will... You can entertain the chat, Muff. You go do that while I go clean up my kitty vomit. You better be entertaining.
How am I supposed to be entertaining? I'm entertaining when I talk to someone, but I can't see your chat. Hold on. Now I gotta pull up the chat. Here's assuming that my phone doesn't burst into flames while I'm trying to do this. Oh, Lord. I cannot see the chat. I don't think. Now I can. I think. Yes. At least now I know what the VTuber looks like when she steps away. What do you mean the chat's broken? I think she would have paused the game because standing around doing nothing can't be good for, Oh. You shouldn't leave Grandpa standing around like that, though. It's not good for his arthritis. Oh, she hates it when I call him granddad. So of course I do it because it annoys her. He is. He's old. Well, I would say he's old as dirt. He's older than dirt. You're not wrong. Another character, Jesus. How many members do I have now? 21.
Oi.
And this is why I'm glad I don't have a pet sometimes, because accidents happen. That's why I'm glad I don't have kids. Besides the fact that I don't like children. They just touch everything and make everything sticky. That's definitely commitment.
Oh, yes, it is that her. Oh, Jesus.
What's that?
Oh, I meant to get water when I was coming. Ignore me. I'll be right back. I forgot to get more water. Yeah, I forget her name. It's something to do with Ningguang too.
Oh, yes, the one that people think she might be the reincarnation of. Right. Speaking of not reading what NPCs tell you to do, I did not pay attention to where they told me I needed to go. And this is a PS1 game, which means I have no idea where I'm going.
You ruined one of my Hello Kitty notebooks. I'm mad at you.
What happened?
Sierra got sick on one of my Hello Kitty notebooks.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
she gets to sit in the...
I can't lecture you for not reading what NPCs tell you, because I forgot to, and now I don't know where I'm going.
What?
You remember, I'm playing a game where I don't have quest markers or a journal or anything that tells me what I'm supposed to do next, and I didn't pay attention to what they told me to do.
They said time to find a guide.
I think I know where I'm going.
You think?
Yeah, keyword is think. Oh. Yeah.
You
Probably,
think?
but I'm in the wrong world, so I gotta go to the other world.
You didn't appreciate my joke. I said, you think?
Yeah, very rarely. My brain is reserved for usually terrible jokes and sarcasm at this point. Also, 80s song lyrics.
Yes, because that is the most important thing.
Although nobody's been shit out of you, so I'd say it's a win.
Yeah. I like how that's your... Hmm?
I said, can't you hear the joy in your voice?
There's tons of it. My brain is for cringe. Yes. There's a tiny bit of room
that's
for
an
cringe.
acceptable use too.
If you say Elvis slurs, I'm going to throw something through the phone at you.
No, that's not 80s. That's way older than that. That's what, 40s or 60s?
What about the 50s?
Roughly. I said 40s through 60s.
My brain is just full of memes. Just like my phone.
You give me the other one. Oh, there's the dragon tier.
Only a speck? You need a tiny bit more. Well, I mean, most of your body is automatic, so I guess a speck
Not
is
anymore.
fine.
Not.
What?
I said, you said most of your body's automatic, but the moment you think about it, it stops being automatic. Like breathing and blinking.
I hate you. I hate you so much right now.
No, I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, which means I need to go back to the other world again.
Yes, I am blinking and breathing manually. Thanks to both of you now. Oi.
I was in the right world. I was just in the wrong spot.
Did you figure out what you needed to do?
Yeah, I think I need to go. Wait, maybe. If I don't need to go to the shrine, I think I need to go to the fort. But the problem is, I need to go to the shrine in one world and the fort in the other. And I was in the right world, but I went to the shrine and realized that's not the right shrine, so I went to the other world. Now I need to go back to the home world.
Balls can not hit
I'm very
pieces.
thankful for the fast forward function, because this back and forth thing is usually where you lose a lot of time.
I'm concerned. This person just said they realized something.
I'm not sure what the thing is.
They did not do the thing. I don't know what the thing is. Oh, thank you. Was that the thing?
I don't know what the thing is because I can't see.
Follow. I was gonna say, I didn't do a thing this morning.
What, eat breakfast?
No, I had breakfast.
What did you forget to do this morning?
I can't remember. I can't remember what I didn't mean to do.
Well, being attacked by Dark Surge. Okay, so I guess what? I'm going in the right spot now. Because there's a boss where there wasn't a boss battle before.
As long as you do not bring shame upon your cow, you are perfectly fine. Oh no, that's dishonor. Never mind, that's different.
I mean, shame and dishonor can be pretty similar.
Yeah, but that's not the thing.
I know, you were quoting Mushu.
Thank you for the follow. What? Sorry, I was drinking water.
Oh yeah, that's a fun thing to do, is say something inappropriate that'll get her to laughing when she's drinking.
You can't read the chat.
I can.
Oh, you can. Oh, I forgot that you opened the chat.
I got the thing pulled up.
Oh, okay. I did not know.
You got a second person.
Yay. Did I take my afternoon? Yeah, I did. See, this is why I have alarm set.
Yeah, well, I mean, reminders never hurt anyway.
No. Ugh. Cool. When do we get to blow something up?
happen soon enough.
Also, when do you get your body back?
I think I'm getting my body back soon, judging by the fact that I'm going to the homeworld version of where that jerk off stole my body in the first place, and he's trying to stop me. So
Concentrated
Stay
essential
safe.
oils. Oh, are we going to join an MLM?
what? Oh God.
Oh, come on.
See, and the best part is not a soul has any context of what I'm playing. They just probably know it's not Genshin.
Cool. Oh no, is this going to be like some sort of escort mission?
No. Are you talking about because the thing's explosive? No.
Yes. Oh.
No.
Okay.
The game. I had that same thought. You remember like the friggin' delivery event for Good Hunter?
We don't talk about the food delivery.
I was worried it was going to be like that, but it was pretty much just go to the quest point and do your thing like you normally do. I think that particular event was so poorly received, they are not even going to think about it ever again.
We do not talk about food delivery ever. That whole event was a complete mess. Do not run. Do not touch water. Do not get hit. Do not touch water even though the person you need to deliver said food to is next to like a fucking lake.
Next to, they were standing in water. I'm pretty sure you had to jump across a couple rocks.
Oh, there was also one where you couldn't jump either.
Yeah. See, the one thing I will say, the one good that came from that was that when you couldn't glide or take fall damage, we learned that if you jump off a cliff and then do a plunging attack close to the ground, you won't take damage.
I was going to say, I have an alchemist. Oh yeah, Albedo's an alchemist.
Yeah.
If we're it's a tie between Grandpa and the firework lady.
Yeah. One of them cost you a lot more money than the other did, so
Yes.
I'm gonna say Grandpa. Because if spending money on Grandpa is not true love, I don't know what is.
That is true. Grandpa cost me a lot. Euemia cost me a penny compared to what Grandpa did.
Meanwhile, if you look at the average my spending, I spend like maybe $20, $25 a month. Which is not bad, you know, it's more or less the equivalent of having a
Well, what BP period do you use? What is
What's
your
that?
favorite out of the four? Grandpa of Dirt. Grandpeapot, yes. He is of dirt.
But if you think about it, like,
I have a stuffed Moratz.
oh yeah, the dragon form,
Yes.
or the giant Morax plushie.
Yes, it's a giant Moratz plushie that you can get from Mahoyo. He was, what? Were you $50, Moratz?
I
He might have been that, but then because shipping is so much fun in this time, we had to get him couriered.
yeah, I know. Remember, I paid to courier a Switch game
That is true.
because I decided on a whim that I needed the that Atelier trilogy for the Switch because I wanted it physically, so I had to import it from China.
That's the one you got from Play Asia? Oh, I thought.
Atelier Aisha, Esha and Logi, and Shally, yeah. That was $120 plus. Oh god, that was what, like $30, $40?
Yes, that is the opposite. I forgot to hit the button. I got distracted. Probably a variant. Yes. I was gonna
I forgot
say
what I
we
was
use
doing again.
borax for
Oh,
laundry. I'm just making terrible jokes at this point.
do I use the dragon tear or do I use the tear of hate? No, not the tear of hate.
Can't people just get along?
In a video game, never.
Oh yes, otherwise we can't have conflict or plot.
Yeah, conflict is a very easy way to plot.
Yes, he speaks for the dirt, just like the Lorat speaks for the trees. The Lorat's kind of looks like a seal to me. I mean a walrus. He has a great mustache.
You mean like Wilford Brimley?
Yes, didn't he die though?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. Within the last couple of years.
No, but my diabetes!
Ah, yes, Lavos. See, here's the best part about this is I had just finished playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and you had to fight the World Devourer or Time Devourer for, and then it was called Soval, which is just Lavos backwards because they're so original.
Hmm.
To
Was
then
Wilford
jump into
Brim-
playing a game where Lavos is actually the main antagonist.
Was Wilford Brimley in anything?
Yeah, he was an actor.
Yes, oh my god, I can see that now. Oh my god. Oh. You can see the chat, right, Muff?
Yes. When I look over in that direction, yes.
Yes. No, imagine that. And you know the artist that does, like, those chibi Klee and Kaya comics?
Yeah.
Or, better yet, when the princess does it. I want the princess to make a short, stubby Moratz with a mustache. I actually want to commission that artwork now. Because that sounds... that is great. He can protect the dirt. He lives in Stonehenge.
I think. No, I'm a fetus. What?
What? Excuse you?
I like to point out the fact that despite the fact that I've played this game since the 90s, I've never actually finished it. So I'm probably further than I've ever actually been before.
I just heard that you were a fetus.
Yeah. It's kind of like regrowing my body into that of a blue-haired Oh, he's naked. But his elbow keeps everything tastefully covered up.
I see.
Well, I'm assuming the whiplash is because I said, oh, he's naked. Yeah, that's right, because I'm playing a different game.
Yeah.
Man, that 90s anime style is not aged well in video games.
Oh, it may. You never know.
Wow, the camera cut off, like, right above the waistline.
Your game
Where did
is...
his clothes come from? He was naked.
Oh. I think in the future I might have to have like a little thing on the side saying what you're playing, at least for context. But does it make it better or worse without context?
Yes, although at the same time, having no context,
Oh.
see, if you don't have context, it's even better.
That is true.
Although, yeah, they probably should know if I'm not playing the same game.
Mm-hmm. I like anything that is just random and completely out of...
Now I
Normal.
have to kick my healer out of the party because she's the same innate element. Because I can't have, I don't want to have two innate white characters in the party.
Why not?
Because that would mean 2 out of 3 party members are weak to black.
Fair point. I feel you there. I am the same. Even at work.
And actually, now that I think about it, those 2 element colors I'm talking about in particular don't really sound good out of context.
No.
So, I need to get rid of my white healer and replace her with somebody who's either red, green, yellow, or black.
I hate that movie, but I love any of those memes. Megamind.
Yeah, I don't know, I can see.
Well, how am I supposed to know if you just happen to be looking over at that side of the screen, huh? I'm not there.
I'm making a habit of looking once in a blue moon.
Oh, see? There you go. You're learning!
Considering I'm watching you as if I'm a viewer, except I'm part of it in the sense that
See?
I'm...
There you go. You're learning.
Yeah, which is why the stream is muted so I don't hear it.
Mine is the same way.
Yeah, I prefer not to hear myself.
You technically would get some sort of weird echo, or the phone would start screaming at you. Because I've accidentally done that.
Yeah.
It sounds like a...
Alright, now the question is...
Viewers be viewing. Yeah.
12, 21... no. Wait, what?
You gotta calm down there.
Hey, I got some of my other characters back.
What am I aligning?
Great. Now, which of the other remaining 29 characters do I replace her with?
Is that a good scream or a bad scream?
It depends on whether or not it's a possum scream.
It's a phone screaming. I love possums. They are my spirit animal.
Well, I mean, I could kick Marcy out of my party and replace her with the girl who wields a friggin' ladle. Marcy has a shield, but she has no weapon. She just slaps things.
I was gonna say, it's just like Conker throwing frying pans.
Yeah, well...
I lie. In the remake, he uses a baseball bat with nails.
Well,
when do we meet Armpit Lady?
You see her for like a brief second, but you don't physically see her.
Is that... Did that just say maintain social distancing?
Probably. Oh, I do have Rasley back now, though.
No, maintain safety distance.
Oh, yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah, there's all the... Wait, how many people did I get back? 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7...
I was gonna say, why is Albedo in my party? And then it's like, oh yeah, spawn points.
Oh, wait, I need Pip back for a second. Wait, what? No, not Pip. The pink thing. Social. There we go.
You better have Pip in your party.
Pip is innate white, so no.
Yes.
Because I use Surge and he's innate white. I don't want my party to be horribly weak to an element. Because when I fight that same elemental boss, I don't have a type advantage.
Too bad. Deal with it.
Am I in the right world? Yes. Okay. Time to go get the turnip. Oh, and I can get, I can't remember her name for the life of me. The girl I beat up earlier.
I should actually make a schedule now.
I needed that purple dog to pull out this weird turnip character from the ground.
What? Everything got purple. Good lord.
I will give them credit, you know. The hardest thing about this game was probably coming up with 45 distinct playable characters.
Why do you need 45 different characters, though?
I don't know, but there are 45 playable characters.
I think that's way too many. That's
By
probably
most
40
RPG
too many.
Yes, because if you look at, say, any of the Tales series games, usually they give you a comfortable 6 or 7.
Yeah, but that's not 45.
Yeah, especially considering you can only use 3. And unlike other games, all these characters have one of 6 innate elemental attributes. Orla. Orla? Is that her name, Orla? I don't know, I used to call her Green Kid. Because she kind of reminded me of a kid because she's blonde, but she's green. Well, her outfit's green. She's not green. She's a different color. I think she's blue.
I see. What the fuck is this?
I'm in the wrong world to do that, because... Wait. Fat Chef is here.
You say
Yeah,
fat
I'm in the
chef.
wrong world. Because the Fat Chef is not the one I'm looking for. I have him already. There's like 4 characters that when they join it says that they joined Chop Party.
I see.
Because all of them... Yeah, because they're all from the same village.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's any other optional characters I should grab now while I think about it. Considering I messed up and missed a couple. Oh yeah, I should have realized I'm in the wrong world because I've got a friggin' military boat. I might have to sign off soon though, because I have a feeling we're gonna be home soon.
I gotta go at 3 o'clock anyway.
Oh yeah, that'd be about the same time. I say signing off as if I'm contributing anything to this.
You're contributing.
I contribute terrible opinions and thoughts on things.
Hey, it's still.
I haven't even. Wait till I bust out the really unpopular opinions.
Oh lordy.
Like about how I feel about hot dogs and bologna.
Oh no. No. You have. I don't even know how to respond to that. My model's freaking out because I.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have the eye twitches. That's precisely how you feel about my thoughts on certain topics.
Yes, that's what's like. My model's freaking out. It doesn't even know what to do. We just need like Muff's opinion hour.
Yeah, let's not do that. Wait, where am I going again? Oh right, I'm trying to get Orla. Orla? I think that's her name. Green Kid, we're gonna keep going with that. As if again, if somebody can understand what I'm playing from the really vague things I say, that would be pretty impressive. Where's Barcy? I actually need my party combat capable just in case. Wait, did that mess up my elements?
Yes. Yes, it did.
It did. It actually did. It wiped everything.
Oh no, whatever will you do?
No, you don't understand. It is a pain to 8, 16, 22, 28, 32, 36. It is a pain in the ass to equip 36 skills. Again.
What?
Just with slots.
Excuse me?
What?
36?
You saw what the element panels were like before.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm further in the story, which means the panels have expanded.
Oh. I see.
So I have to allocate from levels 1 through 7, because I don't have the level 8 ones yet. 8, 8, 6, 6, 4, 3, and 1.
Oh, Lord. Excuse me.
Why I don't change characters very often, because it's a pain in the butt. Like, obviously, when I switch characters, I strip all the elements off them for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to have as many, but it's a pain allocating them. Because I try to balance them. Like, I try to give them a little bit more heavy in their elemental color, but I balance them so I can fight anything and hit them with their elemental weakness accordingly.
Oh. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Ugh. Well.
And your color is, in fact, blue, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, Orla's blue. I wish you could kind of sort the characters a little bit more easily.
Besides just that list?
Well, no, just like if it's sorted them in a particular order. So, we'll say there's 45 playable characters. If you assign each of them a number from 1 through 45, that's the slot they would fit in so long as you have all of them.
Ah.
But obviously, if there's gaps, it'll rearrange so there's no gaps. But just that way I can sort through them a little bit more easily because I know where they're going to be. Because where they were prior to me losing everyone is different than where they are now.
You have returned from the void. Yay. But we are going. We shall be back tomorrow.
What are we, like a TV show?
No.
Alright, if we're like a TV show, that means you have to end with the Poke Rap.
Really? You want me to sign off with the Poke Rap? I think not.
You should at some point do exactly that.
No, we are not. Or I am not, at least.
Why, you don't want to potentially scare away your potential followers?
No, for the fact that I don't even know it. And wait a minute, are we doing the original 150? Or...
I said Poke Rap, don't you remember it was like broken down into like 3 different iterations?
Yeah, but there's
one of which has a mistake in it because I show one Pokemon but say another.
That is true. But no. Okay, fine. 1K followers, we're gonna sing the Poke Rap. I will have to make a note of that. Just for you.
And by we mean you.
Yes, I will sing the Poke
Because
Rap.
I don't sing shit in public.
You don't sing shit in private either.
You'd never know.
Fair point.
You don't know what happens when you're not over here and I'm blasting my vinyl records.
Oh, that is true.
Grandpa.
I have to do adult things. I mean, I have to do laundry.
I mean, that is an adult thing. But that's probably not the adult thing people thought you meant.
No, that's not how I wanted to word it. Oh, I'll be happy when this fucking COVID is gone.
You mean when your cough is gone?
When my cough is gone. I'm not used to coughing.
No, I know. And you still get annoyed when I cough, and you gave it to me.
I got it from work because of all the filthy peasants that shop at my work. So, blame them.
Well, you know, you gotta do laundry once in a blue moon. That reminds me, I need to do laundry soon.
I haven't done laundry in like over a month.
I mean, to be fair, when you have enough clothes to go that long, that's great. I usually go about a week or two.
I only pretty much wear clothes to work and then pajamas. So,
You remember, I own like what, 3 pairs of the exact same pair of pants,
yes.
and then I wear like about a dozen different T-shirts, most of which are band T-shirts that I bought from Giant Tiger or Walmart.
Yeah.
Because I can't afford actual band T-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, we're not the only ones that need to do laundry, apparently.
No, good. So I don't feel as bad. But except I just keep putting off laundry every single week. Yes. I must go do laundry. Because I was only going to stream till 3 o'clock anyway. We will be back. Or I will be back at least. I don't know about you, Muff.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to be drugged into this begrudgingly.
I like how the keyword is begrudgingly.
You didn't even ask me. It just all of a sudden said, yeah, by the way, I'm streaming. I'm like, oh, great.
You'll get better audio, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, rather than using Facebook Messenger, yes.
Oh my god, that's right. We are using Facebook Messenger. Yes. I will have a schedule soon.
Make sure I know the schedule so I know when to get sick and come down with COVID again.
No, you are not allowed. You don't even go anywhere.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you for watching. You have a good day. Thank you for...
You need to work on your outro.
Keep your stick on the ice. Thank you.
Thanks for the green.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Yes, don't ask again. Thank you.